Hey, welcome guys and good morning. Sa subject natin for today, AS101, Theory of Structures. And for today, this is our first meeting and we will just be discussing what will be the coverage of our subject for the whole semester, no? So, ibig sabihin, explain lang natin kung ano ba yung mga i-expect natin for the duration of the semester dito sa subject natin, which is yung Theory of Structures, no? So, my name is Engineer Yuzila Bib Gabiola and I am a registered civil engineer and structural engineer by practice. No, I've been teaching in the university for 3 years now, and this is my first time handling the theory of structures of the BS Architecture program. No, before ang hinahawakan ko is yung design ng steel and wood ninyo na structure. No, Ah, pero ngayon ito yung first time kong humawak ng theory of structures under the architecture program. Okay, so this is if I'm not mistaken, this is the first block nung BS Architecture 3. Okay? So welcome sa subject natin. So for today, we will just start with the reiteration muna nung ating vision and mission ng university kasi I think the university wants us to embody talaga yung kung ano yung mission and vision niya, no? Kaya i-discuss lang natin madali, no? Although alam na natin to ever since nung first year tayo and yung mga other subjects natin siguro inuulit din sila pero let's go back dun sa university mission and vision natin. Okay? So for the university vision, so the university wants uh, that when 2030 comes, yung school natin will be globally competitive with regards dun sa pag-produce ng mga professionals natin, no? Especially architects, no? As your major, no? They want us to have graduates na magiging renowned, no? Or globally competitive or can perform well sa industry, no? Once we graduate. So, in the recent years naman, I think yung passers din ng architecture is nag increase din siya, no? And yung enrollees din niya, kaya nagkameron na din kayo ng sariling building, is lumalaki na din yung population ng architecture sa university natin, which is good para mas madami tayong ma-produce na mga qualified architects in the future, no? Para hindi na kailangan lumabas pa ng Quezon ng mga nasa Quezon, no? Para mag-aaral sa iba't ibang universities like UST, which is yung kilala nga natin sa architecture, and sa UP, no? Um, University mission, so the university is again a private, non-stock, non-profit, non-sectarian educational foundation with three main fold function, yung tinatawag natin instruction, research, and community service. So for the last 2 years now, yung sa instruction na area, so the university handled yung pandemic with grace, no? Kasi kahit nag-pandemic, isa tayo doon sa mga universities na nag-continue mag-offer ng programs para hindi maputol yung education ng kabataan natin, no? Although maraming challenges yung pandemic ngayon, pero through the efforts of the university and also all of your professors, ginagawa naman natin yung kaya natin to provide quality education pa din to you students or our beneficiaries, no? So kung makikita nyo, some of our professors are exerting efforts din to improve yung mga way of teaching nila o yung tools nila para i-share yung knowledge na kailangan ninyo to prepare you para dun sa real world na tinatawag natin or kapag gusto na natin pumasok dun uh, sa adult life natin, okay? Sa kailangan natin magtrabaho, okay? Then for research, besides from your respective thesis, no? Yung research is na observe natin siya dun sa mga professional organizations natin. I don't know if meron ng UAP student chapter no dito sa uh, MCUF, pero I think yung mga iba't ibang organizations natin sa university are Teka, nasan ba ako? Research pala, no? So, sa research, may mga subjects kayo na mapapansin ninyo, binibigay lagi kayo ng works o assignments to perform research on a certain topic, no? Since pandemic nga, ang pinaka main source of reference natin is the internet. Pero by that way, na nurture yung skill natin to research or to um, find answers, no, via web dun sa mga kailangan nating hanapin. So I think yung research part uh, is being developed by that way, no? Then yung sa community service, so ito yung sinasabi ko sa kanina na meron tayong mga professional organizations or academic organizations na present sa department ninyo or sa buong university natin, uh, na although pandemic nag-continue pa din siya mag-offer ng um, community extension services dun sa mga selected beneficiaries natin, especially yung mga challenge during this pandemic, no? And with these three, the university wants you to develop a sense of um, competitiveness with regards to sa other graduates from other university, no? And then yung goal ng university for you is a goal ng university is to produce graduates who have research-based knowledge, no? A research-based knowledge meaning factual yung nalalaman natin, hindi siya haka, no? And then meron siyempre leadership and managerial skills and professionalism, especially kayo as future architects, you are tasked to plan, no? O to lead, no, yung mga pag-design structures natin. And kapag meron tayong leadership and managerial skills and professionalism, magiging maayos yung relationship natin with other allied professionals, no? Especially, iba, di naman kayo aware naman siguro kayo na laging minsan nagkakameron ng dispute lagi ang civil engineer at architects na dapat i-minimize natin kasi dapat magkameron tayo ng teamwork with each other. Kasi ako as civil engineer, I know na si architect talaga are the one responsible na magplano ng structure, and then kami as civil engineer kinukuha nyo as consultant for the strength o yung structural design, and then kung paano tatayo yung structure natin, no? So ano lang naman yun tulungan lang sa mga projects, no? And respect with each other profession, no? So sana ma-build natin or maalis na natin yung mga vices ng mga naunang mga professionals na nagkakameron ng competency between those two professions and magkameron ng teamwork with all of the professions, no? Para sa development din ng country natin in general. Okay? So, ito lang yung sa university mission and vision. Yung sa usually dapat i-discuss din yung mission and vision ng department, pero since I am not from your department, I will not be discussing yung mission and vision of the College of Architecture and Fine Arts. And then we also have yung project professional educational objective, which is the aim of your department once you graduate, na sana i-discuss sa inyo ng mga professors nyo in your major subjects, no? Okay? So let's focus now or go back dun sa subject natin. Okay? So, ang course specification natin, so our course code again is AS101. Ang title natin is Theory of Structures. And then, ang prerequisite niya, according to your CMO, no, or yung guidelines mula sa CHED, is dapat strength of materials or mechanics of deformable bodies. I think AS101 yun to or 102. I'm not sure din. Pero dapat na take nyo na siya before having AS101. Pero I'm not sure of the curriculum na sinusunod ng architecture students. So, if ever hindi pa siya natitake, I would exert an effort na i-discuss na lang yung required na knowledge about sa strength of materials na kailanganin doon sa theory of structures kapag magka-calculate na tayo ng mga problems in the future. Okay? And then course credit natin is 3 units. And then contact hours natin is every TTH 9 to 10:30. So if you noticed yesterday, I asked you if anyone could provide me yung schedule your complete schedule for the semester, no? The reason is sabi ko nga doon sa ano, I would want to combine yung two block para mas mahaba yung time ng discussion natin and also yung sa problem solving natin kasi this is a calculation subject or ano uh, a subject involving so many calculations. Kaya yun sana yung nire-request ko. Pero later, sige, pag-usapan natin kung ano talaga yung schedule ninyo. So, if ever hindi talaga magja-jive yung schedule ng 2 blocks, so we would stick with the original, so TTH, ng 9 to 10:30. Okay? And then, yan. So, ano ba yung course description natin? So, yung theory of structures under the architecture is focus only sa determination ng values ng shear, moment, deflection ng statically determinate and indeterminate beams, no? So unlike sa amin na civil major, mas focus kami dun sa ibang components ng structure, no? So yung buong frame yung ina-analyze namin when it comes to theory of structures. Pero kayo, as an allied professional subject, we will just focus dun sa statically determinate and indeterminate beams, no? Sa mga biga lang tayo. So yung distinction between statically determinate and indeterminate will be discussed all throughout the semester and magfo-focus tayo one by one sa kanya. So hihimayin natin siya. So paano natin hanapin yung loadings muna niya, no? And then yung reaction and then yung equilibrium forces natin and then bago mag-calculate ng shear, moment and deflection, no? So basically lahat naman yan is hopefully ma-discuss natin and mahimay natin siya and sana matutunan nyo siya all the way para if ever you are performing na your professional career na, you would go back at this moment na at least kahit paano na impart sa inyo yung knowledge kung paano kina-calculate yung mga values ng shear, moment, and deflections natin for beams. Okay? And then we have yung student outcomes natin. So what does it mean? So this simply means ito yung hinihingi ng subject for you, no, to exert as students to be able to pass the subject, no? So sabi lang sa kanya to be able to use concept and principles from specialized field and allied disciplines into various architectural problems. So yung specialized field na to more focus siya dun sa structural engineering part ng civil engineering course, no? So sabi ko nga as kayo as the main lead kapag sa mga structure, kailangan aware din kayo dun sa nangyayari dun sa field na yun, dun sa structural site, no? Kaya merong gantong subject sa curriculum ninyo. Okay? And then, yan, we have yung course guide natin. Hindi ko pala nabago yung ano no, yung day, pero okay. So, kung TTH yung maging schedule natin, so 9 to 10:30. So this since our setup is an online delivery setup, flexible learning tayo. So meaning hindi all throughout nung semester we will have synchronous sessions, no? Kaya ang mangyayari, once a week lang tayo talaga magmi-meet, no? Kaya pinaka-day ng meeting natin will be every Thursday, yung synchronous, no? So dapat itong mga nakalagay dito is dapat ito is Thursday, no? Pero the date is correct. So lahat ito is Thursday. So itong prepare ko na to is good for the prelim period, no? This will be our schedule na as of now. So fixed to, tong schedule na to and based from the school calendar na to, updated school calendar, na ito yung magiging topics natin when we start our lecture next week and then the succeeding weeks, no? So kung makikita ninyo, for the first meeting which is today, discussion and presentation lang tayo ng syllabus which is currently ongoing na, no? So after nito, we will end our session and then we will meet again for next week, no? Same time. And then we will start na yung first topic for the subject, which is the introduction ng structural analysis or theory of structures. And then ano ba yung mga iba't ibang loads na mga encounter natin sa structure, and then paano siya kinakalculate, no? Okay? And then next is yung ano natin, next is yung concept ng equilibrium. So kailangan ibalik natin yung statics of rigid bodies ng subject ninyo. So para alamin ulit yung mga equations of motion natin, or yung mga uh, equilibrium equations pala natin, no? Na gagamitin natin for this course, and then kung ano-ano yung mga iba't ibang support reactions, or yung iba't ibang supports na pwede nating gamitin sa mga biga natin, no? Kasi in theory, may ginagamit tayong iba't ibang support reaction, pero hindi naman siya actually present uh, in real life, no? Kumbaga, siya is assumption kung ano yung magiging uh, performance nung biga natin when it comes to uh, yung lifespan niya, no? Kapag halimbawa na load na siya ng mga iba't ibang loadings. Okay? Kung makikita nyo, after the second week, meron tayong assignment na research, no? So yung research na will be given uh, after the lecture, and then will also be posted sa Google Classroom natin. And then ang submission niyan will be the week after, no? So week number 3. So and then so week number 3, since magso-solve na tayo ng uh, actual problems, no, ng word problems, so meron tayong biga talagang given, meron tayong problem set na. So since again, this is a subject involving calculation, kaya meron tayong mga problem sets, no, na gagawin. So yun yung assignment nyo for the third week, which will be submitted on the next week, no. Then sa number 4 is punta tayo sa determination ng shear and moment ng simple supported beams, no? So ibig sabihin, itong sa prelims part natin, focus muna tayo sa statically determinate, no? Okay? Or simply supported beams, no? Later, or sa succeeding week, i-define naman natin kung ano ibig sabihin niya, no? Medyo delay lang yung pagsulat ng ano, no? Pero yan. So, with regards sa schedule, ayan, so pwede natin pag-usapan siguro yung schedule, no? May I know, kahit sa chat or voice out, meron ba kayong subject right after nitong klase natin? From 10:30 onwards. Meron ba sila?
Meron po.
Meron, okay. So, kung meron, kasi yung block 2, pinakita nila yung schedule nila, wala silang klase ng Wednesday, pero hindi ko naman kukunin yung vacant na Wednesday na yon. So, kung meron kayong class right after ng subject natin, so we will just stick dun sa original schedule natin. So, we will not combine yung dalawang block, okay? Pero ang time natin will be 9 to 10:30, no? Sagad po yun. Kaya please, if you can come on time, please come on time. Usually 10 minutes or 15 to 10 minutes before the scheduled time, before 9, lagi nang naka-open yung Zoom ko, no? Para start ng 9 o'clock, start na agad tayo ng lecture, no? Pero don't worry if ever hindi talaga maiwasang malilate or ma-absent due to emergencies or unnecessary or unwanted cases. All lectures naman are recorded and all lectures are being uploaded sa LMS natin. So lahat po is documented. Even yung slide na may mga remarks are all given to you online. No? So hindi kayo mapapag-iwanan, kumbaga. Okay? So, okay na tayo, no? Basta ang synchronous session natin is always Thursday. Okay? Depende na lang kung magkakameron ng mga announcement for cancellation of class, no? Pero yung displayed schedule for prelim is, ayan. So, ito is fixed na to for now. Okay? Hindi natin alam kung ano mangyayari on the next weeks, no? Pero as I've said, this schedule will stick na muna as our fixed schedule for the prelim. Okay? And then yung prelim exam natin, as you can see, will be February 24. Okay? So, kung tatanong kung ano yung magiging coverage niyan, syempre lahat ng diniscuss will be included on the prelim exam. Okay? Okay na tayo dito sa schedule, sa course guide natin, schedule for the prelim. So if ever yes, may I see reaction lang, no? Kahit reaction lang, no? Thumbs up or anything so that I could uh, assess na naintindihan. Okay, thank you. Alright, so let's proceed. Alright, so ano yung mga equipment and materials na ginagamit ko as your professor, no? So ako, I'm using my laptop computer lang. And then for problem solving, no? Uh, I'm using my iPad as annotating tool, no? So lahat ng problems natin will not be displayed na may solution na agad sa PowerPoint, no? So lahat sila will be solved um, from the start, no? Para nasusubaybayan ng student kung paano siya sinosolve from the start. Okay? So, and also, siguro pagpapasensya nyo na lang yung handwriting ko, no? Pero as much as possible, I will provide yung necessary infos, no? During discussion and also during problem solving para mas mag-instill sa mind ninyo kung paano sinosolve yung mga problems na i-take natin. Okay? And then yung presentation ko are all in PowerPoint or PDF format. And then, as I've said, yung lahat ng sessions natin will be recorded and will be uploaded later on sa NEO LMS natin. Okay? And then yung flexible learning platforms natin. So, if you are not still enrolled, so last night, 9:30 na ata, no? So, sorry for that. I sent status dun sa mga naka-enroll na sa Google Classroom and sa new LMS natin. Kasi I'm checking kung nandun na kayo para alam kong lahat is nakakatanggap ng mga materials na ilalagay ko dun sa new LMS and also the activities that we will perform dun sa Google Classroom natin. Okay? Pero saan natin gagamitin yung mga platform na yun? Bakit kailangan iba-iba pa, no? So, let me explain first yung NEO LMS. So, si NEO LMS will be used for the module o yung recorded lecture natin and yung lecture notes na gagamitin natin for this session, no? Also, yung examination natin will be in NEO LMS, no? So, dagdag nyo na lang dito. Lagay natin. Yung exam natin, kasama siya dun sa NEO LMS. So, siguro na-experience na naman kung paano kumuha ng exam via NEO LMS. So, ganun din po sa akin, no? Sa NEO LMS din po ang examination natin. And then ito, hindi ko lang po nabago to, no? Pero yung Google Classroom natin will be for the research, no? And problem set na Dropbox natin. Okay? So, meaning dito nyo sasubmit lahat ng research and problem set na gagawin natin for the whole semester, no? Bakit Google Classroom yung ginagamit ko? Kasi mas madali siyang i-checkan, no? Mas for me, yung ginagamit kong tools, no? Mas madali ko siyang ma-checkan. So, pag madaling ma-checkan, mas madali ko siyang maibalik sa inyo para before mag-prelim or before examination, pwede na siyang ma-review, no? Or meron na kayong basis kung ano yung mga re-reviewin, ano yung mga pagkakamali sa problem set para in the examination, maitatama nyo na yung mga mali ninyo, no? Doon sa pag-atake, doon sa problem na isa-solve natin. Okay? Kaya Google Classroom po yung ginagamit ko. And then, for our video conferencing app, I'm using Zoom kasi in my experience, say Zoom is data-friendly siya for those students who are dependent on data data allocation lang, no? Or yung sa load lang ng data, no? And also, sa pag-phone yung gamit natin, mas madali si Zoom i-access, no? And kapag halimbawa, comparing it with Google Meet or yung Teams, no? Si Teams kasi medyo malaking space yung kailangan niya. And then si Google Meet naman, ang problema ko naman kay Google Meet is medyo delay yung annotation ng device ko kay Google Meet. So, to experience real time yung pag-annotate ng mismong problem natin, si Zoom po yung gagamitin natin. Okay? So, hopefully, these things are malinaw sa inyo, no? Para hindi tayo nalilito kung anong platform gagamitin natin. Right? Then we go do sa course assessment natin. So paano daw ba kino-calculate yung grade natin? So I'm not sure if this is also the case for your department, pero in our subject, for this subject, this will be kung paano natin ka-calculate yung scores natin, no? So since you are third year na naman, I think you have the grasp kung paano siya kina-calculate. Pero I will also explain it otherwise para ma-refresh lang or for those student na medyo attentive dun sa grade nila, no? Para malaman nila before nila i-confront si professor kung saan nanggagaling yung grade na binibigay sa kanila. Okay? So for this subject, um, ito yung mga ito yung important na task na dinivide ko for this subject. No? First is yung attendance. So I'm giving 10% weight for the attendance to give credit dun sa effort ninyo to attend yung classes natin, no? Pero kaya 10% siya. Pero as I've said, if ever may emergency, no? Or may unwanted cases, please message me lang, no? Or hindi makaka-attend, please inform me, no? On before yung klase natin or after, no? Kung talagang emergency, basta please prioritize your health, no? Yung attendance or yung lecture naman natin, as I've said, are all recorded, so you will not miss anything. Pero if you can attend, no, yung session natin for the whole semester, I will greatly appreciate it. And then, easy 10% din yung sa grade ninyo, no? Kaya, okay na din yan. Then, for research, so, I think minimum siguro, we will have 4 researches all throughout the semester. 10% din po yung nilagay ko to help you din dun sa pagbawi dun sa grade natin kasi this is a calculation subject. Minsan, naghahanap ang student pag halimbawa matatapos na yung semester, then alam naman natin pag mga problem solving and examination tapos problem solving din, ang isa sa problem lagi is hindi maiwasan na bumababa yung score, no? Pag minsan, and then laging humihingi ang student ng additional na special na work, no, activity, which is hindi na siya applicable sa college kasi yun nga, hindi na college doesn't work that way. Ang what I did na lang is to include other ways para magkameron ng pagkukunan ng grade, no? Kaya sa research, as much as possible, please exert an effort din sa research natin kasi 10% din po siya together with our attendance, no? And then we have here 20% for our problem set. So, ibig sabihin, yung mga ibibigay na problem assignments, no? Mga word problem assignments to. So, 20% siya. So, if ever you would be able to perform it well, 20% siya. So, requirements pa lang, 40% na agad siya ng overall grade nila. So, malaking bagay kung makaka-comply natin siya all throughout the semester, no? And of course, the examination natin is 60%. So, 60% ibig sabihin, di ba dalawa yung grading period natin. Meron tayong natatanggap na midterm grade and meron tayong natatanggap na yung pinaka-final grade na, no? Kaya 60%, so ibig sabihin, sa prelim, 30%, sa midterm, 30%. So, yan yung assessment na to is for the kada period to. Okay? Tapos yung calculate natin midterm grade and yung present final grade natin, ibig sabihin yung present final is yung grade natin ng semis and finals, no? Yun yung pag-a-add para doon sa final grade natin. Pero magkaiba yung weight nila. Si midterm is 40% lang yung weight niya, no? So, and then si present final is 60%. So, ibig sabihin, kung halimbawa yung midterm grade natin is below our expected, no? So, halimbawa you are expecting for a very high midterm grade, like say for example 90%, no? Pero nakuha mo lang is 85, no? Parang yung midterm grade mo is a reflection ng performance mo for the first half of the semester. So, since 40% lang siya, you can always do better on the remaining half ng semester kasi yung remaining half is 60%, no? If ever you got what you expect dun sa final present final, so halimbawa 90 nga yung gusto mo din sa present final, so 60% siya. So ibig sabihin pag tinotal natin yung 85% na 40% plus 60% ng 90%, definitely your grade will be somehow nearer dun sa mas mataas na portion ng grading system natin. Okay? So, may pinrovide akong example calculation para ma-appreciate din kung paano siya kina-calculate, no? Kaya nilagyan ko ng ganito. Okay? So, yan, halimbawa si student. Yan, so midterm phase muna tayo. Pag midterm phase, ibig sabihin prelim and midterm siya, no? All in all, nakakuha ka ng 10% doon sa attendance. So, meaning complete attendance ka all throughout ng synchronous session natin. So, that's okay. Then for research, may 8% ka kasi sabihin natin medyo kinulang yung output natin for research. Kaya 8% lang. Then for problem set, 15 kasi meron tayong mga hindi masagutan na problems or hindi nasagutan. So, kaya naging partial points lang tayo na 15. Then for the hour examination, sabihin natin 50% yung nakuha natin. So, pag pinag-add natin tong percentage na to, that sum or total up dun sa midterm grade na nakikita natin dun sa portal natin. Okay? So, yan po yung grade na nakikita ninyo sa portal. Okay? In percentage. And then for the final phase, same procedure din siya. So, final phase meaning semifinals saka yung finals natin. So, sa attendance, complete attendance ka pa din all throughout the semester. So, that's good. Then sa research, yan, complete na yung gawa mo lagi ngayon sa research. So, that's better. Then sa problem set, sabihin natin kasi medyo mas naging complicated na yung topics, na-retain lang natin yung performance natin from the midterm phase. So that's okay. Para pagdating ng examination, mas nag-perform better tayo nung exam, nung semifinals and finals. Kaya nung nag-add tayo ngayon nung final phase natin, we arrive with 90%, which is our present final grade. So itong present final grade, hindi nyo to nakikita sa portal, no? Sa class record lang to ni professor nag-a-appear. Pero nandun po yan. So ngayon, anong gagawin dyan? So yung 40% ng midterm grade, so ibig sabihin itong 83, kukunin yung 40% yan, which is itong 33.2. Okay? And then yung 60% ng present final, which is ito, kukunin yun yung 60%, which is yung 54. Then pag-a-add lang natin yan, yun yung magiging final grade niyo. So ito yung percentage ng final grade ninyo. And then yung makikita niyo sa portal is yung university-wide grading system natin, which is kinukuha lang equivalent ng percentage sa grading system natin, which is 2.0 yung makukuha natin for the subject. So ito na yung nakikita niyo sa portal. Okay? So, bakit kailangan ko explain to? Para before you approach your professor or question yung grade ninyo sa portal, no? Once halimbawa, matapos na natin yung semester, you can always reflect muna dun sa naging performance mo all throughout the semester, no? Para alam mo naman yun kung nag-submit ka eh. Kung halimbawa may kulang kang problem set, makikita mo sa Google Classroom yun na ang nakalagay sa kanya is missing yung file na submission mo. So, ibig sabihin, wala kang submitted file, no? So, kaya before you approach your professor or you clarify your professor, please evaluate muna yourself kung na perform mo ba yung required dun sa course, no? So, if ever nakita mo na mataas naman yung mga grade mo sa research, sa problem set, and sa examination, and then sa tingin mo hindi justifiable yung grade na nakuha mo, so that's the time na pwede mo i-approach sa professor para tanong, i-verify, no? Baka na-miscalculate yung grade mo or na mali ng input dun sa class record, which is very okay naman. Kaya nga tayo merong consultation days, no? Para after nyo ma-view yung grade nyo sa portal, pwede kayo mag-message sa professor niyo to clarify yung grade na na-receive ninyo, no? Pero since third year na kayo, siguro alisin na natin sa ways natin yung laging yung mga palaban na approach sa professor, no? I don't know sa architecture kung gano'n, no? Pero sa engineering kasi may mga gano'n na medyo grade conscious sila, no? Na minsan hindi nila muna ina-assess yung sarili nila before consulting, no? Ang nangyayari pa minsan, tumutulong pa si parent, no? Usually tayo naman yung mga age na higher year is ano na yan eh, 18 and above na yan, no? Kasi dahil meron pa tayo ng senior high school, so Usually pagdating mo ng first year, 18, 19 ka na, no? 17, 18 na yung age mo. So dapat ano na, independent na tayo na yung grade natin na pag nagko-consult, tayo na yung kausap, hindi na si parent, no? Kasi minsan pag si parent na kausap, nagkakameron ng problem kasi si parent dumidiretso agad dun sa mas nakakataas, halimbawa sa dekano agad, ano, sa dean, without even consulting yung professor, which is very unfair para sa professor, no? Kasi paano kung si student naman pala yung may problema, na hindi aware si parent, no? So please let's avoid those cases para hindi tayo nagkakameron ng bad reputation din with our professors, no? So before we proceed, do you have any clarification dito sa grading system natin or concern?
Wala.
Okay, thank you. Okay, so let's proceed. So punta tayo sa course policies natin. So student participation natin. So according to the flexible learning guidelines, ang 3 unit subjects is good for 15 hours lang na synchronous and then 39 hours na asynchronous. Kaya makikita nyo, once a week lang po tayo meet, no? For the whole semester, once a week, no? Um, kung 15 hours lang 'yon, so halimbawa ang isang semester kasi meron siyang 15 weeks, 18 weeks, no, in total. So kung magmi-meet tayo ng 1.5 for 18 weeks, so definitely that will be greater than 15 hours. So hindi tayo mag-violate dun sa required ng flexible learning natin. Okay? And then submission of assessment. So usually ang submission ng assessment is a week after siya ibigay, no? Pero halimbawa, may problem sa talaga na medyo difficult in your end. So please communicate with me, no? Pwede pong magpa-extend ng submission. Just communicate po, no? Hindi po yung run tayo ng run sa Facebook, no? Na sobrang magpagawa, ganyan, ganyan. Please communicate with your professor and I will surely naman extend, no? If necessary talaga. Okay? And also, tumatanggap din naman po tayo ng late submissions, no? So if ever 1 week lang taga yung duration natin, and then magsasubmit ka is after na nung desired date o yung deadline natin, okay lang po mag-submit ng late, pero as credit na din doon sa mga nagsasubmit on time, I'm imposing penalty po na 20% para doon sa mga late submissions. So ano ibig sabihin nun? If ever 100% yung highest doon sa research, halimbawa, ang highest mo na lang na pwede makuha since late submission ka is 80%. Okay? So 20% penalty, I think, is enough to give credit for those students who are doing the assignment on time, no? Para ma-uplift naman or ma-motivate kayo na to conduct yung assignment natin in an orderly manner, no? Then letter C, academic integrity. So your students are expected to observe yung policy natin for flexible learning. And then kailangan yung activities natin or output natin are treated with respect, no? So if ever you are submitting a material to me, see to it na readable po yung material, no? I-review po natin kung nababasa po ba yung in-scan natin, no? Kasi 2 years na din naman tayo nag-online ngayon. So, alam niyo na naman kung readable ba yung ano natin. Please focus lang dun sa mismong papel lang po natin, no? I-crop na po natin yung mga paa, no? Minsan kasi may mga paa, may kamay, no? Please focus tayo dun sa papel lang natin. Okay? Yes, para mas madali siyang checkan. Okay? So, mas madali siyang checkan, mas madali mo pang ubalik yung mga papel natin sa atin. Okay? And then next is yung course decorum natin. So proper etiquette lang and avoid disruptive behavior during synchronous session. So if ever your environment is very loud, no? So much better i-mute na lang natin. And then kung gusto niyo mag-open ng microphone, okay lang naman. Or you want to interrupt me during discussion to ask question, okay lang din po. Highly encouraged din yun para alam ko na meron akong hindi na-explain ng maayos, no? So, proper etiquette lang din tayo. Okay? Then major examination natin is of course 4 major examination tayo. We have prelim, midterm, semifinals, and finals. And then issuance of midterm grade, usually after siya ng midterm. Pero after kasi ng midterm exam, meron tayong mangyayari na mental health break, no? So, I don't know if it's announced already, pero ang duration po niya is from March 28 to April 3, no? So, ibig sabihin, bawal magbigay ng activity sa student and also si teacher bawal din po siyang gumawa ng school works, no? Kaya yung midterm grade natin is madedelay siya unlike before na after a week or two nung examination, nakakita na agad natin yung midterm grade. Ngayon, siguro mga after a month natin makikita yung midterm grade natin. Or ako sa assumption ko is around second week of April natin ma-review yung midterm grade. Okay? Pero depende pa din yan sa magiging schedule ng school, no? Pero I think that is a safe answer na around second week of April, that will be the time that we will have access dun sa midterm grade ninyo sa portal. Okay? And then, ayan, so important notes from the guidelines. In terms of attendance, students are required to be present in at least 2/3 nung synchronous session natin. So, sabi nga natin, 15 hours yung naka-allot sa na synchronous para dun sa 3-unit subject. So, this is a 3-unit subject. Kaya 15 hours yung nakalagay kanina dun sa letter A natin na policy, no? Na ang required sa kanya, 2/3 of 15 is around 9 point something, kaya 10 hours yung required na attendance sa kanya. So, since our meeting is around 1.5, no? So, 1.5 hours siya every session. So, at least 7 meetings o 7 session dapat yung pinasok ninyo. Pero since nga nilagay ko naman sa grading weight ko yung attendance, kaya I think ma-encourage na din kayong pumasok. Hopefully, no? Na pumasok mo sa subject para maiwasan na natin to. Kasi if ever you fail to meet itong nakalagay na 2/3 nung synchronous session, that will be ground for a grade of not attending, no? Or 5.0, which is meaning kailangan mong i-repeat yung subject next year, no? Kasi next year na ulit siya i-offer or kung ipepetition siya next sem, no? Okay? And then another is students are required to be on camera during synchronous session. So for me, I would not allow or okay lang, it's your choice. Kung during discussion is naka-off yung camera. The only time that you will open your camera is at the end of the session, no? Kasi at the end of every session, we will have a photo op, no? As part of documentation then para sa accreditation, no? Kailangan kasing may record na talagang nagsisynchronous session tayo. So, yun lang po yung time na mag-on camera tayo. Pero during the lecture, okay lang po na naka-off yung camera to save data na lang din po para dun sa mga students natin who are relying to data loads. Okay? So, that's it for our policy. So, I think this ends our lecture for today. So, do you have any question or clarification before we proceed with the attendance and end our class?
Wala pa naman po.
Okay. So kung wala tayong question, so I'll take your attendance muna, no? If your name is called, please say present na lang po, no? I'll be referring to sa new LMS. I'm not sure kung naka-update na yung iba, kung nakapag-enroll na yung iba, no? So, wait lang for a while lang. I'm checking my new LMS. For those students asking kung saan makikita yung access code, backread lang kayo dun sa GC natin, no? Nandun po yung sa pinakaunang message ko. Nandun po yung access code for new LMS and the link for Google Classroom. Nandun po yun. Okay? So, for a while lang. Okay? Also, dun sa ano natin, dun sa close ko lang. Dun sa GC natin, I think meron pang dalawa or isa na lang na wala pa, no? Nalimutan ko. Hindi ko kasi siya makita or madami siyang kapangalan kaya hindi ko alam yung official account niya. Or hindi siya masyadong formal, no? So, huwag kayo masyadong stiff, no? Chill lang tayo, no? Mas magandang lang tayo. Okay? Kaya you can approach me always you can always ask question, no? Pwede kayo mag-DM. Pero wag nang sasabihin mo, pwede mo magtanong. Madami din students, sir. So, ayan, para to ano lang talaga. In this, the later, if ever ilagay ko yung ng press time, baba na lang internet. Ano bang architecture program ngayon? 5 years pa din ba? Ay, type kayo masyado, ha? Walang nagsasalita. Di ba kayo magkakakilala? Hindi, grabe, third year na kayo, hindi kayo magkakakilala.
Joke lang po yun.
Kala ko nga, nakakalungkot naman pag third year na kayo, hindi kayo magkakakilala, no? Oh, wait lang. Doon sa attendance. So, gawin lang natin, please turn on your camera. Yung photo op na lang, no? Sa photo op ko na lang i-base yung attendance. Okay? So, if you have camera, please turn on your camera for the documentation. Okay? So, since kasya naman tayo sa isang frame, one shot lang po. Okay? So, count of 3, smile tayo. Labas ang ngipin. 1, 2, 3, smile. Alright. So, okay. So, siguro okay na yun. So, thank you guys for attending our class. So, see you guys again tayo always, no? Okay? So, see you guys again next meeting.
Thank you po.
Okay? Thank you.
Thank you po.
Thank you po.
Thank you po.
Thank you po.
Thank you, sir.